What do you mean?
My back was turned, or I was in the bathroom and I walked away.
Oh.
I came like.
Oh. Skate park? Matt and Kim, like the band.
I'm not there yet.
Not picture, video. Tell us about your store. He told me you have a brick and mortar.
Yeah, so we have a store in Gettysburg, PA, and pretty much my idea was there's so many boy toy stores everywhere. And
Yes.
I, years ago, went to the Maryland Toy Expo, and there was only one girl booth, and it was packed. You couldn't even get into it. And I was like, see, I'm right. And so this is where pretty much my idea came from.
Yeah, no, I love that because it is very much male dominated. So this is really cool.
Thank you.
I am always looking for Polly Pockets every time I go to any convention. So it's really cool that you have them. But I did notice this guy in the box.
Yep.
Insane. Like, how did you get your hands on this? Like,
All different ways.
yeah.
We get stuff. I mean, I can't tell you exactly how I've got everything.
So, do you typically, are you going out and like hunting for toys or?
A little bit, like I said, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
We sell, people buy. Look, we buy from people. They come in
Okay.
just like
Yeah.
regular toy store, other toy stores. Like.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how long have you guys been a store? Like, when did this all come about?
We are going on 2 years in July. I had to think about it. But I've been online for a while.
Yeah.
I've been on eBay for quite a while.
Okay, cool. No, that's really cool. All right, what are people looking for the most?
My Care Bears went pretty fast. It seems Care Bears, Popples, Strawberry Shortcake, Rainbow Bright, and My Little Pony. That's usually my big hitters.
My Little Ponies. I like that you have the Sailor Moon stuff too. Super cute. Okay, any other questions for them? Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, tell me about your stuff.
This is Whiz's Groceries. This was, let's just call it born out of depression. And then my ADHD kind of took over and told me I had a side business, but I was having night terrors and I kept seeing this really angry face. So after meeting with a psychiatrist and kind of getting into a good headspace, she told me I should journal about it. And then eventually that journal became a sculpture, and that sculpture has evolved into this. So now I have things that are blacklight reactive. I'm finding chrome pigments from France. Surge soda from 2017.
Love that.
That is still consumable if you're able to find it. And I have things brought in from Japan. And it's kind of taken on a life of its own at this point. But everything I do is made using recycled items. So everything you see has been consumed or used by me or one of my friends. And it's made out of a sculpting medium, but also I use recycled plastics for the teeth and some of the texture on some of the items that aren't in metal containers. And I'm moving on to series 2. I'm actually working on some stuff in progress right now where I'm reusing a toothpaste container. And it's just an idea that I had where I painted the nurdle to look like Aquafresh toothpaste.
That's really cool.
As a tentacle. And then over here I'm recycling a Teddy Ruxpin into the scene from John Carpenter's The Thing, where Norris has the defibrillator put in his chest.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's all a lot of personal effort and a lot of satisfaction, and it's art therapy, really. It's like, obviously it's a mercantile thing for me, but the conversation is just as valuable as the sale at this point for me.
So is this your day job?
No, I have a full-time job that pays the bills. I have a sculpting room above my garage that I spend anywhere between 4 and 8 hours a day in. And I just put on some loud music and make art.
Celine Dion, that's the jam?
Oh, no. I'm a drum and bass guy when it comes to that. I like some good EDM or even like UKG, like just something repetitive where I can zone out.
Yeah.
And because everything that you see is hand shaped and hand textured. So when I'm using like a ball stylus, for instance, that being able to get into a rhythm really helps to bring it home.
How long have you been doing this?
I'm going into year number 4, and I'll even show you the first one I ever did was completed on March 11th, 2021. And a friend of mine was like, I would buy that. And that's how it became Whiz's Groceries. But this is the first one I ever did.
Let's see if I can get zoomed focused on that. There we go. That's so cool.
And you can see that there's been an evolution.
There has.
The materials are a lot better. The anatomy, for lack of a better term, is a lot more fun. There's a lot more movement. And honestly, the more goop and sludge that I use, the more fun they are for me to look at and make.
Yeah, my kid would go crazy over this stuff. We are here with Toy Masters Treasures, Josh. He's going to tell us about his booth here. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we got we try and, reach everybody. So we have stuff that's like independent from like Boss Fight Studio. We have Godzilla. We have vintage. Dungeons and Dragons. And we have like newer stuff like NECA, anime, even Strawberry Shortcake.
That's a broad.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Boss Fight Studio they do a really good job with that. And what's cool about those is that they all smell just like,
I love
like
that.
strawberries, oranges, all that kind of stuff. So
is there like a scratch and sniff on the box?
yeah, it's just like you almost like press like the window, and then you can like smell it. It's cool. It's like right. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like right here, like the little holes, like right in front of the. Oh damn it! I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh, I do smell it.
Yeah.
I like that. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Really
I'm
cool.
not gonna knock any more down.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what are people coming to look for here?
Yeah, that's a good question. To be honest with you, a lot of people love Mega Man. They go crazy for Mega Man, and a lot of people have asked about Jurassic Park because that's kind of our high-priced item.
Yeah, that is a high price.
Yeah, it's from Chaos Effect. They released it in 1998, and it's called Omega T-Rex. It was not as widely distributed as the classic T-Rex, and it's funny because my brother had all the Jurassic Park stuff, which I thought he had all the Jurassic Park stuff growing up in the 90s. And then I picked that up, and I thought it was like an anniversary figure, but looking it up, I couldn't believe it. So it's pretty rare. It's a lot of people's grail. So yeah.
So is this your rarest piece, most valuable piece right now?
Yeah, I would say yeah. At this show, at least. Yeah. So
cool.
I just got that a couple weeks ago. I actually had Goodwill. So
Yeah?
For $5. Yeah.
That's a good.
I know, it's
That's a
crazy.
great
Yeah.
store.
Yeah. I was like, oh wow, okay.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you have a brick and mortar or?
No, we're online, and then we do about 30 shows a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working toward a brick and mortar, but not yet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
About 5 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have your own collection at home?
Yeah, I mainly have been trying to focus and get all the vintage Thundercats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so hard to get them on the card. I want to get them all loose, but complete with their weapons. So I'm working toward it, but it's a slow burn. And the thing about, I like to find it in the wild, so I want to find them at shows.
Yeah.
I could just go on eBay and just order them all, but there's, what's the fun in that?
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Get it.
Yeah.
You talk to Buddha, Thundercats?
Yeah.
Book and everything?
Yeah. I pre-ordered that book. Yeah. It's amazing, man. I was glad somebody finally put a collection of all the Thundercats stuff. There's tons of stuff that I didn't even know.
You'll have to show me what he's talking about.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Awesome. I think that's good. Anything else, Matt? Anything else you want to tell us?
No, just like I said, I just appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad somebody's doing good quality, comprehensive stuff.